Hey, Ben here from the Bad and Magic podcast. I'm playing some Modern on MTGO. This is one of my favorite deck archetypes, Ponza. The basic idea of Ponza is that you use the pretty solid 10-1 drop acceleration combo that can get you either 3 or 4 mana on turn 2 pretty easily to do something really disruptive, like play one of these great 3 drops or play one of these great 4 drops and then just have enough incremental advantage to get into a position to lock down the game. It's a pretty good deck. I've enjoyed playing with it, and let's play a match. I'm running the Karn variant here, but I decided to try a version with both Karn and Bloodbraid Elf. I've never done this before, but it seems to be doing okay so far. One thing I like about playing this kind of variant is there isn't a lot of play in the sideboard, because when you run a main deck card that can search cards out of your sideboard, then you're not doing a lot. I've got the Madcap Experiment Platinum Imperium package in the sideboard that I can board in against aggro and burn, which is pretty good. Anger of the Gods against Dredge or humans. And other than that, pretty much what you see is what you get. And everybody loves a little Inferno Titan. I think the best thing to happen to this deck in a little while is Pillage. Used to just run a lot of Stone Rain effects, or Lava, whatever it's called, and this brought in the utility to be able to deal with artifacts, which is surprisingly relevant a lot of the time. And then when you combine that with something like Liquid Metal Coating, it's downright good. Lightning Bolt's main, just another little variant you see. Most Ponza builds are about 40 cards the same and 20 different. This is what you're looking for in a Ponza opening hand. Unless they got turn 1 Thoughtseize, this is a keeper. Well, that's a bad sign for my Arbor Elf, but I'm going to run him out there anyway. Heck, maybe it's a mirror match. In which case my Blood Moons aren't going to be very useful. What you got, opponent? Well, so far, my Blood Moon isn't going to do anything. I may just run out 2 bops here so that I can play the Windswept Heath onto the Tyler's Tracker next turn. Because I don't want to run a naked Tyler's Tracker out there. That Blood Moon's not going to do anything, and I can't cast Karn this turn, so I think that's the play. And hopefully he's not running some kind of like Pyroclasm effect. That would be really bad. Alright, what you got, opponent? So far, nothing. Might be a mirror match. I tried a variant with Once Upon a Time in it. I can't... It made the deck more consistent, but it didn't feel like it made it better. Yeah, mirror match. Huh. Alright. Alright, opponent. No. Huh. I could play Karn and get, let's see, I got 6 mana next turn. I could play Karn and wipe out his graveyard and get rid of this guy, because otherwise he's coming back next turn. He's got a 6/6, which is a problem. But that doesn't really put him at much of a disadvantage. Engineered explosives, maybe? Can I blow up one of his lands next turn? I guess if I play out this Blood Moon, he won't be able to cast the Uro. Yeah. Ooh. Spicy. Okay. Do I play Tireless Tracker and then pillage a land? No, then he might still be able to play the Uro. I think I play Tireless Tracker and then Blood Moon. That Blood Moon looked like it was going to be pretty useless at first until he played Uro. Now it seems quite good. No blue mana for you, opponent. Alright. Game on. Wonder what the red's for. Probably about to find out. Please don't play a Glorybringer. Okay. Yay. I mean, that's not terrific, but I'm feeling pretty good right now. Blue. Alright, that land's getting pillaged. Not quite enough. Oh, another Uro? Cruel Spellbreaker. Huh. It's making me nervous to run out this Karn unless I have enough mana to do Karn and Snaring Bridge. If I draw land, I can do that. And then I can just lock him down. Or if he has main deck Artifact Hate. Alright, well, he can't get. I think he's playing to try to get back that Uro, so I'm not really worried about the cards in his hand. I can afford to sack one of these clues here, I think, and see what's on top. Because I can still pillage and play Arbor Elf. I don't think I'm playing Karn this turn. Maybe a land would be fine. Another Karn. Yeah, but we're definitely pillaging that forest. Okay, opponent. Do your worst. It's interesting. Bloodbraid Elf. I haven't seen this deck before. I like it. Another Bloodbraid Elf. Another Spellbreaker. Domri. Uh-oh. There goes my Tireless Tracker. If he does that, though, then I really can play Karn into Ensnaring Bridge, which will be hot. Yeah. Bye, Tireless Tracker. You did your job. There's a reason Jim Davis calls you the best card ever printed. And I only run 3 of you in my deck. Ouch. Okay. I guess I have enough now. So I have 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to kill that Domri before, but is he willing to trade an Arbor Elf for it? Let's give it a shot. See if he wants to trade an elf for an elf to save his planeswalker. If he does, it just puts him down 1 mana, and then I can start the mana denial with Karn, in case he has like a bigger planeswalker or something. Alright. Oops. Karn. I know this is kind of the cowardly way to go about this, but you're getting Ensnaring Bridge. It's just the safest. Alright. Can't be countered, can't attack. Okay. I think I get Liquid Metal Coating and start going after his lands. Yep. Let's draw another card. Huh. Alright, opponent didn't like that. Yeah, he saw the writing on the wall. Long, drawn out game. I don't know. Am I a bad human being for playing this deck? We have a lovely, vibrant community on Facebook. We get along and share deck lists, but secretly at heart we're all Spike Daves that just like to win and make other people miserable while doing it. Alright, what do I want to bring in against this? I mean, he's got a pretty hot deck. It seems like it could get going real fast and start dropping 6/6s and swinging. But I don't think I need to sideboard anything in against him. Anger the gods. Nah, hopefully I'll just get a lightning bolt and get some removal online. Blood moons don't even seem as bad as I thought they were at first. This isn't great. Best case scenario is turn 2 Blood Moon, and you can't hate on a turn 2 Blood Moon though. He didn't show me any removal. But then it's nothing after that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it. I guess worst case scenario is that turn 2 Blood Moon and he makes it, a Gruul Spellbreaker and just starts going to town and I got nothing. I don't draw a third land or another dork. What's better than this? Not a lot. I'm gonna keep it. I'm on the draw. I got an extra draw. So he's running my acceleration package, which is interesting. The Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl. I need to get a forest eventually, but I'm gonna paint out this stomping ground. Hope he doesn't have lightning bolt. I'm happy to draw that pillage. And he didn't have an accelerator, so maybe we're gonna be alright here. What is this? No! Boo, my whole hand just got terrible. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, guy, it's coming next turn. I drew a land, which is fine. You gonna do a turn 3 Uro or just run out the Bone Crusher? Yuck. He's off to a pretty darn good start. That's the difference about being on the play versus being on the draw. If I'm on the play there, I get out the Blood Moon or get off the pillage on his forest. Yeah, it's just a completely different game. It's wild the way that plays out like that. I mean, he's getting the Bone Crusher out either way. Because of that Domri. That's really good in this situation for him, otherwise I could lock him out. Excuse me. Go play out Blood Moon. Start blowing up lands next turn. Maybe play a Chandra and hit the Bone Crusher. Glorybringer would be terrible right now. No, just the Bone Crusher. That's fine. Oh, dope. What the crap is that? Now I'm thinking I might want to bring in those Anger of the Gods. Chandra doesn't even make me take damage from the Eidolon. I could keep him busy for a turn, but that's just buying time. I mean, I guess if I can buy 2 more turns and top deck a Inferno Titan, I guess. Yeah, maybe I'll get lucky and he'll take some damage off his Eidolon while he's at it, because I'm not doing anything to get closer to victory here. That's what this deck does sometimes. You keep a hand with an Arbor Elf, they have an answer for it, and you're playing not even deck that's not even good in Standard. What is this? Yeah, not looking good. Well, On the bright side, he's down to 1 card in hand, and Domri doesn't draw cards. I could play the other Chandra and deal with that Glorybringer. That was not great. Blood Moons aren't looking good here at all. I think game 2 I might board out the Blood Moons for the... I don't know, if I'd been on the play, the Blood Moon would have been fine. But board out the Blood Moons for Anger the Gods. Yeah. What an interesting deck my opponent's playing. I wonder if those are in the sideboard or if he's running those main. Huh. What'd you get? That's not great. I bet he just runs one out. Anger the Gods would be hot right now. What does he do? He's just one of those newfangled planeswalkers with a static effect and no ultimate. Yeah. A bunch of do-nothing cards in my hand. Alright, well, I'm on the play this time. He is running a lot of non-basics, trying to get to blue, but he's mostly just a red-green deck. So I think I'm going to board out my Blood Moons, bring in Anger of the Gods. Yeah. Yep. Give that a shot. So I just got done watching a video that just came out today. It's one of those James Corden carpool karaoke's where he pretends he's driving around town, sings with some famous music star, and today he did Meghan Trainor, who I already adore. But she apparently has some kind of weird crush on Dr. Phil. And about halfway through the ride, James Corden surprises her by having Dr. Phil get in the car, and she geeks out, and it's sublime. Just seeing her just squealing and laughing and having a good time having Dr. Phil in the car. And it reminds me about this time I had lunch with Dr. Phil. So, one time I went to visit my sister who was living in West Hollywood. She'd moved down there, and that's where she met her husband. They eventually got married. And we went out to like this 50s themed cafe on Hollywood Boulevard. And my sister and I were sitting there having lunch, and this family, I guess, comes in, has dinner at the next table over, and she kind of goes, hey, isn't that Dr. Phil? And we look at the next table over, and sure enough, it was like Dr. Phil and maybe like his wife and his daughter or something. And I have this thing about meeting celebrities in public, and I don't want to, bug them. And I'd be like, hey, aren't you Dr. Phil? Can I get your autograph? I was just like, yeah, I guess it is Dr. Phil. And we kind of looked over at him and tried not to get caught peeking at him, and then we just left him alone. We had our meal, he had his meal, and we went our separate ways. It was kind of fun. Alright, well, I feel like I'm in a better position here. I got Anger of the Gods. If he starts running outdoors, he's probably going to burn my birds right now with a stomp. What? That's interesting. Whenever opponent casts an all creature. Okay, well, this Tireless Tracker is going to be great right now because I'm going to be able to grow him big enough that he... Wait. Crap. I don't want him to get stomped on, but I'm guessing if he had a... Bone Crusher Giant in hand right there, he probably would have killed my birds. So let's do this. I mean, if there's someone out there that knows how to do the math on this kind of thing, I don't, but I'm not Uh, uh, oh no. Oh no. Hey, and now, dear viewer, you know why this this is called Bad at Magic. Oh man. I meant to run out the Arbor Elf. I'm holding it back in case I have to anger the gods. That's right. That's right. Jeez. Bad at that kind of thing. It's easier when I know, like, oh, I have to get this kind of land right now because I need to cast this spell that's in my hand. But when it's like, I might need to do something in the future and I need to have the right color of mana, I'm not good. I mean, I guess I don't really have a big need for green now that I have enough. And I could have out like an Inferno Titan and need to just pump him a bunch or something. But I wanted to play the Arbor Elf. That was my thing. Alright. Alright, deck. Looking pretty good. I think we just start going to town with this Tireless Tracker. Let's get him out of burn range. That's nice. But I don't need it right now. This is lovely. Might as well play one of those. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. Wait a minute. Now I really wish I hadn't screwed it. See, I'm bad at Magic. I hadn't screwed up and not played the Arbor Elf last turn, because then I would have like infinity mana right now. Alright, if my opponent beats me here, it's because I'm bad at Magic. I don't think he has a removal spell that can deal with this Tireless Tracker, though. But if he deals 4 damage to him, man, I'm going to feel bad. Alright, what you got? Domri would be terrible. Alright, that I can deal with. What are you picking? Glorybringer would be terrible. But he doesn't have double red yet. Just picked a land, which means he probably has a Glorybringer in hand. Gotta keep that in mind. Hopefully I draw a sack land. I can play both these Utopia Sprawls out, make a billion mana, draw a whole bunch of cards, make my Tireless Tracker just massive. Go ahead, swing in. Alright. Is he running Lightning Bolt? I drew a land. Let's play these Utopia Sprawls out. Yeah, whatever. What can that do again? Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay. What are you doing, opponent? Whatever. Ooh. That is great. Yes. I love it. Okay. I think now we just play Karn. Bolt the Bloodbraid Elf. Yeah. Opponent saw the writing on the wall. I don't know what his hand was, but he wasn't winning that one. Okay, well, that's what Even when you're bad at Magic, sometimes you can still win games with Ponza. Maybe that's why I play it. I'm 4-0 now. Let's see if we can make it to even 5-0. What would be my nightmare matchup right now? Dredge. Dredge is a terrible matchup because they can just operate on one land and just do insane things. My only defense is like to get out a Karn and Snaring Bridge and hope they don't have an answer, or board into the Anger of the Gods and exile all his creatures the turn after they put all their prized amalgams out on the board. What did I play against? I think I beat Jund and whatever that was I just played against. I don't know what to call it. Red, green, blue, good stuff. Red, green, blue ramp. What is that color combo called? I forget. Thank you for shouting it at your computer. I can't hear you. And what was that first guy playing? He was playing like artifacts. He was playing this weird like equipment deck, but man, Karn is really good against a deck where you're trying to equip things. Even for free. You can't do it. I don't know what the flavor of Karn is, but he makes your equipment so that it can't be put on. It's kind of bad for you. I think I played Jund twice, which is why it's 2-1. That deck, I didn't even board anything against it. It's just like, hope they don't have 3 hand destruction spells in the first 3 turns. And then you're fine. Because all of the rest of it's 1-for-1s. Alright, here we go. What the heck, opponent? Don't you do it. Gosh darn it. Oh, that was weird. Hope that's not foreboding, but I definitely can't keep this hand. This is why people play Once Upon a Time. This hand with Once Upon a Time would be fine. Well, no, but almost. Definitely taking mulligan. Yeah, can't keep that either. I need a 1-drop accelerator. This is fine. Throw back that Titan and one of the land, one of the forests. Yep. And hope he doesn't have turn 1 Thoughtseize. Uh-oh. Duh! Well, it wouldn't have been any better with either of those other 2 hands, but there goes my Arbor Elf. Maybe the Blood Moon. They could just Arbor Elf. I guess if he's holding Fatal Push. Nope. Come on, 1-drop accelerator. Yes! Alright, opponent. I hope you were out. You're holding Liliana the Veil. I gotta play Jund 3 times. Oh, man. Come on. Utopia Sprawl off the top. Son of a... well, he kept a 1-land hand. Let's make him pay for it. I need Utopia Sprawl or a land off the top, and we are off to the races. Or Bloodbraid Elf would be hot. Tarmogoyf. Oh my gosh. This is exactly what I said. Play Jund, 3 hand destruction spells right off the bat. I don't want to draw a land now. Not at all. Come on. Jeez. This is probably how I make other people feel. Well, Don't draw land. Don't have a Tarmogoyf. Oh, he had it. Wow, he skipped a turn to hit that. I mean, he knew what was in my hand. Wow. This is bad. Maybe I should have held that in case I top deck a tireless tracker. Three-hand destruction spells and a Tarmogoyf will get it done in 4 turns. Whatever, man. Take 5 damage. Now Glorybringer off the top would be nice. Ooh. Ooh. And that didn't increase the clock with the Tarmogoyf. Did he draw land? Red Source, Inquisition, a Kozilek, and I'm done. Whatever. The only thing that puts out in my deck is Inferno Titan. Everything else is a live draw. That might be bad for me. Well, I got one more turn. Curse you. Maybe this isn't Jund, maybe it's just rock, but we're about to find out. Go down to 1, get bolted. What? Deck. That was a lot of 1-drop hate. Just kept a 1-lander and just 1-dropped me out of it. Well, Anger the Gods doesn't help here. Madcap Experience Platinum Empyrean doesn't. I'm sure he's got, answers as long as the day is for that, so just run it back. Maybe being on the play will help me. Hope for a better 7-card hand so that I'm not starting off with 5 cards and then have 3 of them get discarded and I gotta play them with 1 card and a land and hope I win off top decks. No. Dang it. No. I'm not gonna. I run that 1 of Kessig Wolf run and this is the time when it's bad. This is actually quite good. The question is, if I play, see if, okay, this is the problem with this deck, and it's really dangerous against him. But if I play the turn 1 Arbor Elf and he doesn't have the Fatal Push, and he doesn't, okay, let me talk through them. So if I play Utopia Sprawl, I'm guaranteed turn 2 Pillage. If I play Arbor Elf and he doesn't have Fatal Push, but he does have a hand destruction spell, I can still either get off Pillage or Chandra. He'll probably take the Chandra and I'll get a Pillage's land. If he does have Fatal Push, I just gotta wait another turn. So I think the right play is Arbor Elf here. And that kind of pushes him to want to, yeah, we'll see what he does. What is this? Is he running blue mana? Or is that just to get... Alright, well, here comes turn 2. Chandra into a potential counterspell? Or is he going to Fatal Push my Arbor Elf now? Oh, alright. Okay. Opponent. Spell Pierce. Yes. And we exile a forest. Great. Yes. Okay, that was this deck's nut draw. And he didn't have a Fatal Push or a hand destruction spell? That is weird. Tarmogoyf? A 1/2 Tarmogoyf. Go ahead. Well, blah. I don't feel like I got much value off that, but now his mana base is exposed and I can start going to town. Let's see. I don't have anything that's double green. Whatever. I'm bad at Magic. Something good. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. That is what I'm talking about. Oh, wait. Alright, opponent. Let's play Magic without mana. He does have blue. What is the blue for? Let's see if I can get him to waste a Thoughtseize on this forest. I'm glad I kept that. Okay, so much for that. Soul Tie. He beat me without just green and black last time. Well, opponent's certainly drawn lands. Again, no reason to run that out. What's he got here? Misbind Click or whatever. Okay. Whatever, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can still play Inferno Titan next turn if I top deck him. Maybe. My opponent's playing counter magic. Now I wish I brought in Thrun. If I can figure out how to get going here. Oh, I don't have Thrun in this build. I do run Thrun sometimes, but it's not getting any better. But the likelihood that he has an answer is pretty high. Cryptic Command? How can he? Man, he beat me with just one land last time. Not looking good for the home team. I think I 4-1 this league. What did that one do? Oh, great. Getting my face controlled off. This is good against this situation. that's pretty much worst case scenario. I'd run a Bloodbraid elf in Ponza. And now he has Cryptic Command back in his hand. What do I got that's good against Cryptic Command? I got nothing. Nothing. Play Bitter Blossom, Cryptic Command backup. It shuts off Cryptic Command if you don't counter it. Counter draw. What did he use? Oh, this is what put the Cryptic Command on top. That's a common. It's an interesting inclusion. What an interesting deck. I like when my opponents play interesting decks rather than just like 75 card copy of the Pro Tour Dredge deck. And I loves me some Cryptic Command and Bitter Blossom and snappy common lands that do cool things. Wait, he gets to do that every turn? What the heck is that? When he blink it? How did that happen? Why did he do that? Alright, this is my window. Yes! Yes! Alright, come on. No whammies. Got one turn window. Attack Lily on it and exert. Blow up his guy. Blow up his planeswalker. And get back in this game. 2 cards in hand, 1's Cryptic Command. I don't know how. What is... Why did that... Alright. So if he returns my Glorybringer to my hand, that'd be like best case scenario. Maybe he'll die to this Bitter Blossom. No, draw a card. Doesn't feel like I'm gonna live 8 turns. Yep, it's just a land. I wish that had been a Thoughtseize. Ooh, Creeping Tar Pit increases the clock too. Yeah, you can't attack, that's right. Lightning Bolt would be hot right now. Alright, he's got 1 card in hand. This is a good situation to be in. Yeah. That was a good top deck. Ooh, 1. Nope. We'll do that next turn. I guess I just attack. Make him chomp. This is looking good. I think we're going to game 3. None of his lands are really giving him a big advantage. One card in hand. Active Bitter Blossom. Yeah, fine. He recognizes it's a race. This Bloodbraid Elf's gonna do some work. Come on, no dorks. Ooh, Karn. Let's see what Bloodbraid does first. Oh, that's fantastic. Land on top would be hot. Yes. Alright, game 3. Whew, here it comes. Going to game 3 in the 5th round to go 5-0 with Ponza in Modern League. This is exciting. This is why I play this game, even though I'm bad at it. this is gonna be great. And, I mean, I thought it was Jund or Green Black Rock, and it turned out to be Sultai Control, but it still doesn't. I mean, I don't have any destruction for the Bitter Blossom. I don't have any of my usual, like, whatever, Veil of Summer or anything like that. I think we're just running back again. On much more of a disadvantage on the draw. I think I lost this one when I lost the die roll. Did I lose the die roll? Yeah, I lost the die roll. Well, that's a terrible hand. Oh my gosh. I can feel it slipping away. He mulliganed too. He kept that hand. This one's great. Even if I gotta put 2 back. But if he has 2 hand destruction spells, I get to run out A and Accelerator, and then I'm in top deck mode. Chandra goes back, and land. Yeah, do your thing. Inquisition Kozilek, take one of my dorks. I'm glad you took 3 damage. I've got the turn 2 Bloodbraid Elf too. Not anymore. Which means he's got Fatal Push in hand. Well, he took a mulligan too. But he's got 2 mana counterspells. 4 mana counterspells, Destruction, Tarmogoyfs. Creature. Yeah, now the best I can do is turn for Bloodbraid Elf and hope he doesn't have a counterspell and or why is he playing this one? Okay. What do I want to draw? Lightning Bolt. That's good. Let's keep him off blue. Yeah. And then I can get that Bloodbraid elf out next turn without a problem. Yes. Maybe I'll get lucky and actually get a good spin off the Bloodbraid Elf and get another pillage. Ooh, Karn. No, I think I still need to run out the Bloodbraid Elf. Yes! Alright, he might have the Fatal Push. Okay, I'll take that. No creature cards. No blue mana. I hope you have 2 Cryptic Commands in hand. Nope. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah. Alright. Bloodbraid Elf off the top. Into Tireless Trap. Oh, that's terrible. Dang it. Deck. he gets next turn. Oh, that's really bad. He can afford to blow up my birds and wait another turn so that his Liliana sticks around when he gets the emblem. Not wasting any time. Glorybringer? I'll hang on to that in case I top deck a Tireless Tracker, but this one's slipping away. Slipping away. I guess Karn into Bridge can save me here. Man, that second Liliana, that was just brutal. Oh, I should have played it out. I'm bad at Magic. I'm bad at Magic. But I played that. See, all right. The worst part about it is that I know how bad at Magic I am. Like, if I thought it through, I'd known he'd have made me discard the land with the Lily on it, and that if I top decked an Inferno Titan, I'd be able to play it. And now here I am, and I can't, and I'm going to discard it and look like an idiot. That's terrible. That's terrible. It just makes me want to scoop right here. But let's see it through to the bitter end. And I'm dead. Out of Magic. And, alright, well, thanks if you made it this far in the video. Let's see, I got 5 treasure chests and 2 qualifier points. Let's open some treasure chests and see what we got. I'm almost at an hour. Let's open them all. $85 play points. Really sweet looking Ox of Agonis. That is awesome. I would like to have one of those in real life. God Eternal Romus. Somebody I don't care about. Don't know what that is. Get out of here. What the heck? M10 Shivan Dragon. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Come check out the Bad at Magic podcast on badandmagic.live. Find us on Facebook or on Reddit. And we'll talk to you next time.